Hey there, here we have a Python script that I've written for a sine wave editor in Maya. Let's go ahead and load that up. And then within Maya we get this little pop-up window, sine wave creator. Now automatically once you load this up, it's going to detect the start frame and end frame that you have according to your timeline. And if you change that, let's say accordingly to 103 here, you need to press the reset button to actually load up the new start frame and end frames here. Now to actually animate something within your scene, go ahead and select an object or create an object. And here we're just going to create a dummy sphere and center it out. And make sure that you have your object selected and click refresh to populate the little window here of the keyable attributes. And to actually start moving something, you need to select an attribute within the window. And right now you can only select one at a time. And then you could specify the start frame and end frame of like how long you want to animate it. And since it's a wave, you can choose the wavelength, phase, amplitude, and offset. We'll just keep the default values right here. And to keyframe this object, click generate. Now as you can see, like down here in the timeline, for every single frame that you from the time frame that you specified, every single keyframe in between is going to be keyed. And if we open up our graph editor here, you can see that the translate Z of this particular sphere now has sine wave animation keyed. It goes back and forth. Now if we want to get rid of these keys totally, just got to make sure that you have your object selected, refresh it, and select that attribute specifically since it is attached to this, and you can either specify a time frame that you want to delete the keys on, let's say from 1 to 50, and you can clear the section keys by hitting this button. You can see that there's still keyframes left at the end, but if you want to get rid of all of them, just make sure you have that attribute selected and just click clear attribute keys. All of them are gone now. So yeah, you just need to make sure that whatever object you have selected, refresh it, select your attribute, and then you can generate, clear, or do whatever you want with it. And you can always reset the whole editor to reset back to the values, and you can animate from there and close it up too.